Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me back today. This is my first time filming in my new apartment, so if I'm being a little more quiet or different, I'm just kind of getting used to it, but I wanted to bang out filming this video and get it up as soon as possible because my brand new single, Beauty and Brains, is out, as I'm sure you guys have seen on all of my socials. And if you don't follow my socials, my main thing is just Twitter and my music Instagram, which are both just Bethy styles, but they're in my link tree down below. And today I just wanted to play the song for you live because I realized last year when I released Don't Let Them Kill It, I never played an acoustic version, which is going to change very soon. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the writing and recording process with you guys because I find that to be the most interesting part of songs and kind of like the song making process. So please stay tuned if you're interested. Please don't forget the main event to stream my song Beauty and Brains. It's available on every single streaming platform, all in my link tree down below, as well as my Depop. I just added some new items like a red bikini, some Victoria's Secret PJs, a hot pink cheer skirt, some vintage McDonald's merch, as well as some great pieces to accessorize for Halloween. So if you'd like to check out my Depop shop, it's also down below. If you guys have any questions regarding it, I am so ecstatic and this is my big news right now. So I would love to answer them in the comments down below. I love talking to you guys and I have some really exciting videos planned.
Everything you wish that you wish you could be. Superstars love don't mean a thing if it's not from a good place. Is it weird? Is it wrong to wanna sing the sad girl song once in a while? I know you'll miss that smile.
I definitely think you can hear differences between production and just me playing it on the guitar, but I really feel my favorite genre of music is just a girl and her acoustic guitar, and that's kind of where my heart is at, singer-songwriter genre. So I hope this made you want to maybe listen to the song on Spotify and all those things, where I have an incredible production of it with the cajon and with tambourine and with shaker and all the things that I love that I feel make my music unique to me and what it is. I started writing this song a while ago. I was looking back at my notes and I realized I kind of started writing it when I was studying abroad the first time. Had my spring break in Italy and I was there for a week, and I remember really working on Don't Let Them Kill It at that time, and that song was finished abroad. But I also, whenever I'm kind of like in that intense songwriting kick and finishing a song, I like to start the new one. I started lyrically getting inspired for Beauty and Brains just with different things I was going on with, you know, long-lasting friendships, a little bit of a crush mixed in there, and people being different than you thought and all those things. But I always use the classic Harry Styles saying, whereas music is so different to everyone and to every listener, that I never want to say this song's about this. I played this song, one of the first people to hear this song after my parents was my best friend Lena, and she told me her interpretation of it, and it was really interesting and it was really different. Any song means something different to every person, and that's why I think music is just the most magical thing we have. Italy, I have little voice memos of just lyrically, I got the die with you like stuck in my head. A little bit of like petty anger at the moment, but then also mixed in with the overall message of showing my happy-go-lucky girlies out there that it's okay to be sad at sometimes, it's okay to be vulnerable at times. And I had taken a poetry class last year and I wrote a poem about something, and a few of those lyrics, a few of the items from that poetry class I loved so much that and they fit beautifully into the song that it all kind of was meant to be, and I ended up putting them in this song, such as the line about Disneyland. And if you know how much Disney has inspired my life, and so kind of like including that sentence in there, and a reoccurring dream I had about a pool party in a certain peach dress that kind of mixed in with the second verse being about a person who didn't end up being who I thought they were, but also a song for people who are just a little more positive outwardly and saying like, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to have sad girl moments, to sing the sad girl song. I was really inspired by an interview I saw with Lana Del Rey talking about sad girl music and how that should be okay and we shouldn't be criticized for that type of music, and I grew up on that type of music. Marina, Lorde, Lana, those were all people that raised me, and I wanted to kind of take this chorus to pay homage to that and that part of my life of me as I'm growing up, to accept that it's okay to be sad sometimes, and not everyone needs to know about it, because I tend to be a very internal person with my feelings and not wanting to talk about them a lot. So I think music has kind of been that outlet for me, kind of like the ocean and the role that my college in this setting and being on your own has played in my life, and just inspiring girls and boys as well with that it's okay to be someone who does it all. Beauty, brains, vulnerability, it's all about yourself and what you feel comfortable with, and that was kind of like my overall goal with writing it. Happy with the cover photo that I did. I had like a specific kind of like image in my mind, and I'm really thankful to Allie who edited the image and made my purple high school graduation cap a really pretty mauve pink to kind of match the whole vibe I was going for. That was very girly and very feminine, but also mixed in with kind of scholarly and kind of dark and gritty, and I really feel like the picture kind of encapsulates all of that. I kind of talked about this a little bit on my Instagram, like my music Instagram, but really there's so many songs that I want to record. I have written lyrics for my whole life, but complete songs, like musical composition as well. I've written 17 original songs. Most all of them are on my channel. I would just film them, and then I kind of moved into wanting to save them for recording. And I technically have enough for an album and all of these things, and recording is so costly, and I'm in my last year of college and there's just so much going on. I have been performing music my whole life, but I almost love just the writing process and the recording process more than even performing live in front of a stage. I just feel very drawn to that. As you guys know, I'm working towards a career in the music industry and kind of looking into the publishing side right now and all of these things. And so I just got off a job doing music PR, so it's exciting kind of finding myself in a place where I'm kind of cultivating all of these interests and deciding where I want to go and what I want to do. But music and my own songwriting, no matter what I do professionally, will always be where my heart is, and my love and my hobby and my life. And I'm just really thankful that you guys are subscribed and that you guys are watching my videos and helping support that. It means more than I could ever say on a video camera. Like, really, it does. Person that I worked with who mixed and mastered kind of called it like coffee house folk, which I thought was an interesting way. And we brought in the cajon and we started with that bass line of the song, and then I played the guitar over that. I think we did guitar 4 times, not that many times. Then we did voiceover, I think, and then we did voice. I think we did voice 4 times. I had the harmonies already written and saved on my phone, so we did harmonies really quick, although we did add an original harmony in the moment to the Die For You part of the chorus. I wish I could go in and record, such as Lavender, the song about my grandma, which is probably my favorite song I have still to this day. I love Pop Star, which is an old song of mine. That's from like sophomore year of high school, and I love that song. I ended up doing that for a project last year in college. We had to write a play, and I wrote a play based on that song. California Skies, I ended up actually getting a scholarship for that song based on my love for my home state. And also White Shadows, which is kind of my staple song in my family because it was the first ever song I recorded. It was a favor for me from a friend, and there were so many incredible people working on that song, but I do understand, and I'm not naive, looking back at the production of that song on Spotify, the vocals are not as loud, and it's not as polished as I wish it could be. And I really do love that song. The piano, the violin, everything about that song is wonderful. But I do have a music video, and that song is on my channel as itself, which I think is a better way to listen to it. Also 1,000 Years I recorded in the studio, which is obviously a cover. And I'm really thinking about finding a way to put that on streaming, because even though that is a cover, that song has kind of just defined so much of my life. I love the recording that I worked with the incredible Michael, who was oh my god, I was gonna say piano, guitar, voice. He was a teacher to me and an advisor to me at a music academy for years in high school, and I have really fond memories of that, so I would love to get that up as well. I actually got my wisdom teeth out a few days ago, and if you know me, getting my wisdom teeth out has been my big has been my biggest fear since I was like a little kid. I was like terrified of it, and I woke up with agonizing pain and had to have an emergency wisdom teeth removal. So it happened really fast, but I did it. You can conquer your fears is what I have learned. I actually got really lucky with the pain and the swelling. I didn't really have any. I went and saw Big Time Rush the day after I got my wisdom teeth out. They were so good, by the way. My newsroom advisor said she's heard me say this multiple times. She always laughs. If you know me, if there's anything I love, it's a boy band. And Big Time Rush was incredible. Their harmonies were like filling the arena and filling my soul, and they brought out Gustavo, the OG. It was so good. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. And I thrifted this dress in London. Shout out to Pop Vintage. It's super cute, and I also got these little heart earrings in London too when I was having a day at Angel in Islington just by myself. And I told myself, I was like, today you're gonna not get anything, Beth. You're not gonna get any souvenir when you go out shopping today. And I came home with these earrings. If you cover Beauty and Brains, I want to see it. Please tag me, okay?
Is it weird?